Saturday, May the 8th. It's 10 o'clock in the morning. I've dropped off my trailers. We are on Bombi Pass coming down the hill. Full speed since we don't have a trailer, so no extra weight to hold back. Guessing I'll be home around 2 o'clock, give or take. I was just thinking, what can I record that I rarely record? I'm like, going over Bombi, or coming down Bombi into Castlegar. Bombi is the pass name. So we just did our brake check and now we're headed down into Castlegar. My truck did a weird thing. I think I left it in drive. I think that's what the issue was. Parked the truck and trailer in Salmo in the yard. Dropped the trailer, disconnected everything. When I jumped back in the truck, started it up, and said transmission fault. And I'm thinking, I think I left it in drive and it didn't like that, so I had to put it neutral. I killed the power to everything and left it for 20 minutes and then started up the truck. I'll turn the main powers back on and then started up the truck, and that fixed the transmission fault. But I think it's my fault for leaving it in drive, and when I started up the truck, it was in drive, so didn't like that. It's the first time I've done that. So I'm a few days behind on comments. I've got well over 100 comments. I looked, it's like, huh, that's what happens when you go to the US for 2 days. And don't turn your phone on at all, because that saved me $18 not turning my phone on. And $18 is $18. Need to turn the phone on? Let's save the dollars. I know how terrible. No YouTube, no Facebook, no Instagram. Terrible. How would I ever survive? If you can't do that for 2 days, you're addicted. I've got no problem with people being on their phones and checking messages and being social. No problem with that at all. But if you can't turn it off, you're addicted. Learn how to turn it off every now and then. I didn't go total caveman. I have my laptop with me. I've got video games I can play offline. I didn't play a lot, but I played a little bit. Maybe an hour and a half or so. Spring colors. Castlegar. I don't know where that Castlegar came from. Why is it called Castlegar? Because airplanes go around often. Both sides of the airport have a mountain, so you've got to line it up just right. Or else you'll have to go around and try again. Scale is closed. So I survived the week of the Blitz without being pulled in. There'll be some more Blitzes. They don't do them in the winter. Who wants to crawl underneath a truck for 2 hours? That's the longest an inspection has taken for me. 2-hour inspection the one time. They only found minor little details that needed to be fixed. Make today a one take down into Castlegar and then back up out of Castlegar. Fastest this truck will have, well, that I've ever gone up a hill. Oh man, I smell brakes. What truck did we see last? Whoever truck was last before this one smoked their brakes coming down. Man, yeah, somebody had really hot brakes coming down. Podcasts and I learned something new. Humans only breathe out of one nostril at a time. bizarre. And the nostril goes way back, right to your throat type of thing. But apparently, we turn one side off and let one side heal, while the other side gets the abrasive air and dried out air and stuff. Funny not going full throttle here. Usually I'm full throttle, fighting as hard as I can. Here I've got to let off the throttle. Avoided those potholes nicely. My signal lights. In past trucks, the signal lights have been really loud. This truck, really quiet. Some black lines. So this week, Sutco, there's two Sutcos now officially. Sutco Canada, Sutco USA. Sutco now owns Sutco trucks that are based out of the USA, separate company. Which means those trucks can now deliver US to US loads. I'm not sure if those drivers legally have to be American drivers. They're probably, I don't know if legally they have to be, but they probably will be. All be American drivers. Because I'm not allowed to make a delivery from the US to the US. The US has a law that does not allow foreign companies, foreign drivers. I don't know if foreign companies or just foreign drivers. One or the other, or maybe both, to deliver within the US. So all of my loads have to come from Canada into the US, or come from the US into Canada. That's why we run so many miles empty in the US. We have to find a load that will go to Canada. Because like the one time I was down in Oregon and I was picking up a load for, it was near Williams Lake. And the chipper just goes, hey, this is a really light load. Do you want to take this load over here to Yakima or something like that? Forget where they wanted it to deliver it. He just goes, you're going to go right by it, right? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to go right by it, but I can legally not take that load. I have the room. I've got the weight capacity to take that load. I'll literally be driving. I'll see the place I'm delivering to, drive by it. I cannot legally take that load. So another truck had to make that trip separately just to deliver it. But the whole law is there to protect American jobs. Understand the law, why the law is there, but there's some little weird side effects. And that applies to chips as well. My friend was just saying it really hampers chipping for some US places like Guam and Hawaii. A boat from Asia or Europe or wherever, any boat coming out of the US or any boat coming into the US, if they stop in Hawaii or Guam, that boat is not allowed to go to mainland, because now they're making a delivery from in-country to in-country.